Hey guys, Christian here from TopSpeed. We are on the floor of the LA Convention Center with Melinda Godec, who is the product manager for the Volkswagen Tiguan here, the new 2025 model. And she's going to give us a nice little detailed walk around of what exactly the new Tiguan is all about. So thank you for having us, Melinda.
Yeah, absolutely. Hi, I am so excited to take you around this brand new car.
So yeah, let's get to it.
Absolutely, and honestly, I do not know where to start because everything on this car is brand new. We're talking about a new platform, so the Tiguan is moving to the MQB Evo platform. That's a step up. We were previously on the MQB Classic platform. It's allowed us to make some pretty drastic changes to this car. So we've retained the wheelbase of the car, which essentially means passengers inside the car can have the same comfort, headroom, legroom that they've come to enjoy and expect in the Volkswagen Tiguan. But we've shortened the front and the rear overhangs. And what this has really done for us is it's allowed us to make the car a bit more dynamic. On top of that, it's a tad wider, and the hood has a significant height increase, giving this car a true SUV feeling. The color that we're looking at here is the all-new Sandstone Uni. And here's a little secret that I'll let you guys in on. When picking this color, I was truly inspired by the Porsche Chalk and the Audi Cyan Beige, giving this car a true premium look. But we know everyone loves color, right? And so we're also bringing the avocado green that you actually can see right over there on that Atlas Peak Edition. It's a very modern, muted green that's going to pair fabulously with the optional black roof that we're bringing in on the R-Line. On top of that, we listened to the feedback, and that SE R-Line Black now comes with 20-inch wheels. So this wheel palette is going to be better and bigger than it's ever been before. And on top of that, not only did we shorten it a tad and give it good proportions, but we took out a bunch of weight, about 200 pounds. And we increased the horsepower. So the EA 888 now puts out 201 horsepower, up about 10% from the outgoing model. So we've increased the horsepower, reduced the weight. This car is going to be more responsive than ever before. And for all-wheel drive, we've increased the towing about 300 additional pounds. So it's up from 1,500 to 1,800 pounds.
Very cool.
The best, though, honestly, truly is on the inside of this vehicle. We are bringing features and interior trim that you traditionally see on luxury vehicles. The wood on this dash is real. It's American walnut and it looks fabulous. It's going to help also increase the residual value of your car. On top of that, we've brought in wrapped center console. And you know, speaking of the center console, it's all new. We've added more space. It equals to about 7.6 liters, which is great. And I have to say, as a woman, I've always struggled with where do I put my purse? And if you have a small purse with you, you can actually put it in your center console for the first time ever.
Woohoo.
On top of that, we made that armrest extendable. And I'm sure you can see in the middle the all-new multi-function knob. So it's default, it's volume. Yes, we have a volume knob. And on top of that, we've added Drive Mode Select and Atmospheres, which allows you to customize your interior cabin with ambient lighting settings, sound settings, HMI settings, etc. with the click of a button. So you have about 5 presets and 1 individual. On top of that, we've brought back the normal buttons on this R-Line Sport steering wheel, which we absolutely love with that perforated leather and that R-Line clip. And here you're seeing the 15-inch screen that comes standard on the top trim. But even our base trims benefit from a standard 12.9-inch screen. That's up from the outgoing model. If you recall, we had a 6.5-inch screen standard, and we offered the optional 8-inch screen on our top trim. We are almost doubling the size of our screens, which is just absolutely wonderful. On top of it, the new MIB4 infotainment has gotten an HMI update along with hardware updates. What this means is that this infotainment is more responsive, and you're going to have a fixed climate button and available favorites. So you can put your hotkeys on there that you want to access on a first level, and you can change that every day. So day to day, maybe you're going to see that you want some different hotkeys. You can change it. You can personalize it as much as your heart desires. Now, moving to the rear, you're going to see that we have an optional 3-zone climatronic. What that equates to is that the rear passengers now have their own climate control and heated seats. So it's not just the driver and the passenger that get to enjoy the luxury of this car. On top of that, we've standardized 2-zone climatronic along with a 10.25-inch digital cockpit pro, which we actually offered on our top trim last year, and we've now standardized it. We've talked design, powertrain, but I think one key thing we haven't talked is safety.
That's very important.
Safety is important for the family segment that the Tiguan competes in. We've added 4 new airbags. You have a driver's side knee airbag, a center interaction airbag, so that's going to come up between the driver and the passenger in the side in the event of a side collision, so that their heads don't make contact, and 2 new rear side airbags. And we've also increased the size of the side curtain airbags. On top of that, we've added rear side seatbelt pretensioners, standardized park distance control front and rear, standardized adaptive front lighting, standardized light assist, standardized all of these features to make this car truly safe. On top of that, we've standardized exit warning system, which alerts the driver and other passengers of oncoming pedestrians or cyclists. So really, to sum it up for you, and maybe we can come to the back because it's just as amazing as the front, but honestly, this car is better in design, safety, powertrain, and comfort. It really, truly excels in all of them, and I really do think that this is going to be a winner and that our customers are going to love it.
A spare tire.
A spare tire, and you don't have to remove the Florida to access it. And of course, what you see here is a part of our 12-speaker Harman Kardon system.
That's the subwoofer.
Oh, no, you know what?
What's that?
We can't end the video here.
No,
we cannot. We
Nope.
cannot. I almost forgot the most important feature.
Eh?
We got to go back inside.
Okay.
Okay.
And then when we do that, I just got to do a quick test of the back seat because,
Yes.
you know, that is
You
an
have
important
to,
factor.
absolutely.
Let's see how I fit back here.
Hop on in.
And just for the record, folks, I am around 6 foot tall, so as you can see, I got plenty of leg room here, got plenty of shoulder room, and I can say if I'm taking this out to, you know, my sister's in-laws, I guess I could say that, yeah. Well, if my family's get-togethers for a long road trip, this is going to be rather comfortable, for sure.
How about you hop in the driver's seat, and I'm going to hop right over here.
Cool.
First of all, before I show you the super cool feature, what do you think about the brown?
I love the brown.
It's great, right?
It is, and I especially appreciate that people are doing, or that you guys are doing, real wood trim.
Yes.
You don't really see that anymore.
Yes, it's amazing. And you know what? I have to say that brown, I love brown, and it's going to pair fabulous with that avocado green. However, we have 2 other colors just on this trim alone, and we've done a fabulous job of integrating colors in every trim. So for those of you that may not like the brown, there's definitely other options. Now, to the cool features. And you can see, even though it's kind of grayed out, letting us know that this function doesn't work until we turn on the ignition, you're going to see an option for a driver and a front passenger 10-point full back massage. So what you can do is essentially you select either the driver or the front passenger, you select a program, a duration which goes up to 30 minutes, and a level of intensity, and you click start. There's also a physical button on the side of the seat that also activates the function. So it is absolutely a USP for this car, and something I think customers are going to appreciate and love.
Oh yeah, I mean, who doesn't appreciate massage seats in any capacity?
Right?
And is this only available on the top of the line R model, I presume?
Yeah, so this massage function is only available on the SEL R line trim.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. And then if I can, I have a few questions for you.
Absolutely.
So what would you say are some of your absolute favorite features of the Tiguan?
My absolute favorite features. Well, I mean, we talked about the massage seats.
That's one of them.
That's a must. I'm a big ambient lighting person. There's a cool new function now that you can pick 2 ambient lights at once. So you're going to be able to, for example, on this backlit decor here, you're going to be able to pick one of 30 colors, and you can pick a different color here in the dash, in the doors. And what's really cool now about our ambient lighting is we brought it to the rear as well.
Oh, wow.
And you may think that this is just a top trim feature. That's true. The 30 color ambient lighting is. But we've standardized 10 color ambient lighting on the SE and up. And what that equates to is about 85% of our Tiguans come with interior ambient lighting. We've also offered a bunch of exterior ambient lighting. We have illuminated door handles, illuminated exit lighting, illuminated mirror puddle lights with the Volkswagen logo. It looks absolutely stunning. But that black roof, I can only recommend. That black roof, everybody's going to want the black roof. Pair it with the black wheels that we offer, and it's going to look stunning. And on that SE R-Line black trim, I don't think I've told anyone this yet, but we're also bringing in black badging that everybody's been asking for. So there's a lot of exciting things that are going to come out over the next month or two about this car that we haven't had a chance to share or show yet. But overall, honestly, oh, and the extendable armrest. I have to throw that in there. I drive a Tiguan today every day, of course. You got to know your product. And this nice module from the GTI, which I own. I own a 2016 GTI.
Oh, fancy.
And it has always been my intention to put that module into this car.
And you've done
and
it.
I did it. And look how big this is, too. Look how big this is, too. You have a nice tray here, so if you want to put your change or sunglasses or something in here so it's easily accessible, you can. You can remove it. You can do whatever you want. But look how deep it is in there. And I think as a woman, a small purse, you can put a tablet. And then, you know, while we're looking in there, you can also see this new wireless charger. We've increased the wattage. It has an integrated cooler. This helps secure the phone so it doesn't move around when you're using your car as intended and things get a little bumpy.
For sure. For sure. Really cool. And then if my last question for you is what were some of your biggest challenges with the newest Tiguan, and like what were some of the hardest challenges that you were able to overcome when conceptualizing this new model?
I think getting everyone to rally around the fact that this upscale interior is 100% necessary. Like I've noted to you that our competitors may not offer it, but it really is the case that our customers value that interior, yeah? And when I think of Volkswagen, I think of an affordable premium vehicle, right? Getting those nice comforts that you expect in a luxury vehicle, but at an affordable price. And I think, despite how hard it was to make that happen, I think it's an absolute winner, and I think we've succeeded with that. And honestly, I'm not sure if too much is missing in this car.
Yeah, and I could just tell from just sitting in here, it kind of reminds me of the vibes of some of the older Volkswagen products. So I've had some Volkswagens in my family before.
Yeah.
And I remember, like, back in the day, like in the 2000s, like that was in the late 90s and the 2000s is a time when Volkswagen really elevated their interior quality and their choice materials. And I remember reading some of the car magazines back in the day, and I know a lot of Volkswagen fans would appreciate this, is that, it kind of gave them like Audi vibes. Almost, you know? And
Poor man's Audi.
Exactly.
So they say.
Yeah. And I remember feeling that as well when my mom had a 2013 Passat CC, which I was a huge fan of back in the day. And my sister back in the day, she had a last model year Mark III Jetta 2.0 Wolfsburg. And
Wolfsburg edition.
Yeah, going back in the day when Volkswagen's what do you call it? Their motto was "Drivers Wanted."
Drivers wanted, yeah, absolutely. And I think we stand on the fun to drive, and I think we have accomplished that with this car. Right, we removed the non-usable third row. We've reduced the weight, increased the horsepower. We got more performance. We have more luxury. I think more features. More safety. And so I think we're delivering on that brand promise of fun to drive. This car was made for somebody who gets to drive and not somebody who has to drive.
Yes, it's definitely a driver's car.
Yep.
Well, either way, I can't wait to get behind the wheel of it, and I would like to extend my thank you, Melinda, for showing us a
Absolutely.
nice little walk around and detailed kind of preview of just what to expect with the Tiguan in the coming months. So thank you very much for tuning in, folks, from the floor of the Los Angeles Auto Show 2024 with the 2025 Volkswagen Tiguan, again with Melinda, who is the product manager of the 25 Tiguan, and look forward to getting behind the wheel of it. So, well, thank you for tuning in on this little snippet of Top Speed, and we'll catch you next time.